Now, there is another effect of feedback on stability. This is also an important effect. This is, what is stability? Stability means a system is said to be stable when its output is under control. If it is not, then it is unstable. Generally, what we used to see that for a finite input, if the system provides a finite response, we can say most of the time that the system is stable. So therefore, the system is stable when its output is under control. Otherwise, it is unstable. So that means stability is basically a notion that describes whether the system will be able to follow the input command or be used in general. At least that can be represented generally in that fashion, that whether the input command is being closely followed by the response. That means if that is not followed, then the difference in the two, more and more the difference in the two will generate more and more error. So therefore, there is always a chance that the system may get unstable at some point of time if the error is not managed properly well within its limit. Now, if the system is out of control, then it is called unstable. So, now referring to the basic fundamental equation of T, that is Cs by Rs, G by 1 plus Gh for a closed loop control system with negative feedback, if the denominator value is 0, you can see G by 1 plus Gh, if you put 1 plus Gh as 0, then T is infinity. T tends to infinity. That means Cs by Rs tends to infinity. That is, overall gain of the control system will become infinite for any finite input. So we can say in that case the control system for finite input, the response is infinite, so it is unstable. So there is, using the feedback is having a direct impact on the stability of the closed loop control system using that negative feedback. Now, effect of feedback on noise. What are the different external signals? One of the important external signal is noise, which may impact the working of the closed loop control system. Now, let us compare the transfer function relation with and without feedback due to noise signals alone. Let us have a noise as a permanent input. So this is the noise as the permanent input to the signal. You can see it is added with the system in this way. This is plus sign is given, and there is another reference input which is coming through this another plus sign. So this adder or the summer is summing up noise with the reference input, and the overall input is going into this GB, and finally CS is impacting. CS is the overall response which is impacted by the presence of noise N of S. This is the open loop system where no feedback is being used. So if we are interested to check how much this CS is being impacted by NS, we can find the open loop transfer function due to noise signal alone, CS by NS. Transfer function means output by input. This is our transfer function. So now output is CS and input is NS. Since it is noise signal alone, we are considering for the time being this RS is equal to 0. So the only input working for the system is NS. Now since RS is 0, that means GA is not in your diagram. So only GB is present in your diagram, NS is input and CS is output. So therefore output by input is the transfer function GB for this case when the noise is acting alone for this open loop system. Now